I was thinking while I was eating lunch, I was scrolling through YouTube and I saw on my YouTube list of the 2016 Game 7 Cubs versus the Cleveland Indians in about 30 minutes. So it was like highlights that will, show the whole game in about 30 minutes. And then I got this little light bulb flash into my head. I'm like, what if I go and recreate the 2016 playoffs on MLB The Show 18? Okay, not a huge deal. I go and I look through the roster and I try to recreate it. Obviously, there's some people that aren't in the game and some people that I could not find, and there was player search and whatnot. I was trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. So we're gonna go to manage roster. I'll show you. So some guys we have, some guys we don't. And there's some guys that I could not find, and then I went and tried to download some guys as well. So let's see. So we got Chris Bryant, Aroldis Chapman, Brandon Morrow. I don't know if he was in the 2016. I don't believe so. Javier Baez, Daniel Murphy. I know he was on the Mets. Pedro Strop, David Ross. I downloaded him. Kyle Hendricks, Wilson Contreras, Anthony Rizzo, Carlos Jr. Jake Arrieta, and so on and so forth. So we got most of the guys. However, there's gonna be like guys and just like Yu Darvish, who he was playing for the Rangers and he was playing for other teams. However, I could not trade him because the guy that I was trying to, guys that I was trying to trade him for are not in the game and not able to be downloaded. So I'm not 100% sure where these guys are. If these guys are in the game, I went to player search and I searched up like 15 names and none of them popped up. So, but as you see, we have it exactly how the 2016 World Series went. We got San Francisco against the New York Mets. In the wild card, they will face the Chicago Cubs, who I am. Washington Nationals against LA. And then on the AL side, we got Baltimore versus Toronto for the wild card. They will face whoever they will face Texas Rangers, who will win out of that. Then we got Boston against Cleveland. So let's get into this, and we're gonna sim through dates. So we're gonna face the San Francisco Giants. So they actually knocked the New York Mets out, and then Toronto beat Baltimore. They will face the Rangers. So we got LA up by 1, and we got Cleveland up by 1. So we're gonna play our game here. I don't know. I might play. I'm not 100% sure. So yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and play game here. Play full game. Boom. And David Ross right there. We're gonna go with Kyle Hendricks. He's gonna be our starter. Now, the thing is, I'm gonna have to move people out of the order that were not supposed to be in there. So obviously Daniel Murphy is not gonna be in there. We're gonna put Jason Hayward in. We got Dexter Flower. I want him in. He's gonna get rid of Kyle Schwarber because Schwarber was out with the leg injury. Albert Almora Jr. will be replaced by, I'm not 100% sure who I want. Okay, so this is what we'll do. We'll switch them, and then we'll put Addison Russell here. And then man, I'm screwing. Okay, so we'll put Jason Hayward. There we go. All right, so we got Jay Hay. We're actually gonna put Dexter Flower there. We're gonna put Baez second. David Ross is actually gonna be here. Jason Hayward is gonna be replaced there. Ben Zobrist is fine there. We're gonna keep Hendricks at P8 and then Addison Russell. All right, so Dexter Flower is gonna be our leadoff man. Javier Baez is going to be our second man, just because he has that speed and he has that contact and power as well. Chris Bryant, Anthony Rizzo, David Ross, big grandpa David Ross, Jay Hay, Benzo, and Kyle Hendrick, and then Addison Russell. So advance here. So we went 92 and 70, and Giants went 64 and 98. So I don't know how the fudge Giants got into the playoffs, but you know, like I said, we're trying to recreate the whole playoff experience. So it will be fun. It'll definitely be fun. Johnny Cueto against Kyle Hendricks. Hoping my man Kyle Hendricks doesn't fail me as we get ready for MLB The Show 18.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs.
Good job, Matt. Gotta get us hyped up there.
Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next.
He had a little do-rag, dude. Did you see that? Johnny Cueto took his hat off and he had a little do-rag. Oh, man. That's hilarious. And home of the brave. Play ball. Let's go. All right. There's the do-rag. Oh, my God. That's awesome. All right. MLB 18, the show, postseason. We got
now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
We got the Cubs against the Giants. Thanks, Matt.
And now, your defending National League Central champion, Chicago Cubs.
All right, boys, let's get it. David Ross is back from retirement 2 years later.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1.
Okay, you're showing me all zeros. What's the point? We got Cueto against Kyle Hendricks. Okay.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think Brendan Belt is a guy to watch out for. He's coming off a multi-home run game. And when you start hitting 2 home runs or more in a game, that means you are swinging the bat pretty darn good. I want to see how they attack him this time around.
Kyle Hendricks will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Kyle Hendricks is not one of these overpowering guys. He's a little bit, he reminds me of Greg Maddux. He's 88 to 91 with really good sink, great straight changeup, and has the slurve. Not a true curveball, not a true slider. The key to Kyle Hendricks, inducing early contact. The more pitches that hitters see, the better chance they have to hit on him. If Kyle Hendricks is on, you'll know early he'll be getting a lot of quick outs.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Number 6.
All right, here we go. First pitch is about to get underway of the playoffs. Hopefully I don't suck. All right, David Ross wants me to throw sinker. First pitch, swinging. Javier Baez gets the man out. Let's go. That's how we do it. Oh shit, never mind.
You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and
oh yeah, we're gonna challenge.
It's still
fuck
not
yeah, he was out.
from that replay.
Get him out of here.
We'll see if they
He's
decide
out.
to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
Yep. Go ahead, challenge.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask
Go ahead,
for the
Joe.
play to be reviewed. So
You got my
umpires
thumbs
will
up.
get on
Let's
the
go.
horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan.
Already
And
one
attempt to
pitch
get
in and we're
a definitive
already
answer on
challenging.
this play.
The Cubs have decided to.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence
Yep.
to overturn
Ball was
this
in the
call?
glove.
You know, I think
Foot
there
on the
is.
bag before
The shot right there makes it
he
look
even
like
got to the base.
Ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off
Fuck
comes
yeah,
the
he's out.
headset, and
Let's go.
He's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner
Yeah,
at
fuck
first,
you, Giants.
the bases will now
Fuck
be
you.
empty.
All right. Brandon Belt. They were saying Brandon Belt is the guy that we have to keep our eye on because he had a multi-home run game. So, yeah, get out of here,
First pitch of the
Giants.
at-bat.
Curveball,
A breaking ball
They
taken
wanted
at the
it.
knees for strike one.
60 degrees, partly
Game-time
cloudy,
temperature here, an
wind
even 60
7
degrees.
miles an hour blowing from the right field.
One out,
So we're
nobody
gonna have
on.
a little challenge hitting our dingers with Ben Zobrist, or not Ben Zobrist, Chris Bryan and Anthony Rizzo. Or dingers. Change up.
Tried
At the
to get him
knees.
out front,
Check
but it's a
swing.
ball 1-2.
It's alright. It's alright. No big deal. Alright. Got a sinker here.
And that one
Ooh.
just missed outside.
Oh,
And there
blue.
are
Come
our
on, man.
umpires calling balls and
Come on,
strikes
Ed.
is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Ed.
Yeah, buddy. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire.
Come
good
on,
ball
man.
and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're
Right
getting
to
2 or 3
Addison
inches
Russell.
off the outside corner.
Boom. We're not that. He was way off the bag. Alright, let's go. Get your ass out of my field.
So digging in
Evan
now,
Longoria.
First chance for him
2
here
for
at
5
top
in
of
the
first with nobody
wild
out.
card
He's ready. Here's the first
against the
offering.
New York Mets. Sinker
Strike.
right in there. Boom. Hitting my spots. Let's go. Change up. Alright. Boom. Right there.
And that changeup
Get out of
makes
here.
him jump, a swing and a miss. A wind-up
Change up
and the
again.
0-2 pitch. A little bouncer.
Oh. It's alright. It's
I
alright.
always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a
Sinker,
row, back to
still not
back.
there.
I don't think there'll be a third.
Just getting things underway here at Wrigley.
Sinker again. Here we go. We're gonna not throw it as hard.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline.
Oh, it was fair all day, ump. Let's go. Come on.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further
Ah.
outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
But kind of hard, kind of not.
Late making contact on that swing, and
Or
will
not.
do it again on 1 and 2.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher
Change
grind
up.
for everything.
Had to sit back
Goodness.
on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand.
There you go. Throw it or
Throw
not.
in
Okay.
time as he's able to leg it out.
Well,
Yeah,
there goes our
nobody
perfect
on
game.
Right there, Dan, 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Buster Posey.
There's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the
I should have
box.
threw it second, but it's okay. Buster Posey fucking slow as a snail.
Giants leave 1, and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game.
All right, as we get into
And a chance
the
now
bottom
from the north
of
side
the
of Chicago
first
to
here,
check out the Cubs
we're gonna
starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt
his
bad
little
about
do-rag.
it, just get 2 or 3.
hilarious.
All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one. Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year, he's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom
My
half of the
man.
first.
Leading off for the Cubs, the fielder, Dexter Fowler.
First delivery to him on the way. Sent on the ground
First-
out to second.
First
Hennick is
pitch
there.
swinging,
Throws in time, and
and
that's out number 1.
it's all right. It's all right. We almost got there.
The shortstop, Javier
So
Baez.
striding forward now.
My
Javier
bro,
Baez.
man.
He'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Javi.
First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count.
Nice little cut there.
Swing and a ball lifted
There
in
we
the air
go.
toward the line and right.
Get down.
In there, a base hit.
There we go. Javier
That's
Baez
what you
with
want
the
guys at
clutch.
the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
We got
Ryan.
Chris Bryant here.
now. Career head-to-head meetings
He
with
puts the
Johnny
ding
Cueto.
in
An
dingers.
impressive 4 for 7.
Alright. Alrighty. There we go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh,
He had to be
goodness.
looking for something else to start the at-bat.
Hey,
It's 0-1.
nice sign. I like it. I like it. Yeah. KB. Chris
Baez
Bryant.
leads off first with 1 away.
Here we go, Cubbies. Here we go.
And they pitch out here, but
Oh,
nothing's
come
going
on. Come on. It's Javi. He's not going to steal.
The 1-1. Hit back up the middle. Nice slide. and
What a
stop by
slide.
Hennick. Relay to first in
Okay.
time, and just like
That was a nice
this
slide.
side is
That was a nice slide.
retired.
Okay.
4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam.
Boom.
An inning in the books.
Almost
No
hit his-
score on MLB Network.
His whatever. I'm going to say. Yeah. Yeah. That was nice. That was beautiful.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. As
Brandon
5,
Crawford.
6, and 7 due up to kick off
God,
the second
David
inning.
Ross looks Asian. What the fuck? Alright, we're going to put a
First
sinker.
offering on
Like
its way.
Schmear.
No balls
out.
and 1 strike.
Got a cut
Wind
ball.
up and the
Got
0-1.
fastball. Boom.
Now here's the ball hit high and
And
deep to straightaway right field.
oh
Back
no.
goes Hayward, still ranging back into the bleachers and gone.
Throw it back. Throw
A
it
solo
back.
shot here to
Throw it
straightaway
back.
right
Throw
field.
it
His
back.
first homer here in the series as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Oh goodness. Hey, you stepped on your bat.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
It's not. You're right.
Here's the
fastball.
lefty Gregor Blanco now. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll ensure that this ball stays foul.
It was a ball.
Smart
Or
play,
it was
that would have been
it was
a
a foul
base
ball.
hit if it had come back. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bouncer to the left side.
Go Javi.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting seventh, left fielder, Kelby.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's 1 for 2. First delivery to him on the way.
Sinker.
Slow roller.
There you go. There you go. Throw it.
And that's the second out.
All right.
Batting eighth,
Stepping into the box, Joe Panic. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Joe Panic.
Swinging a soft liner. But
Way to go, KB.
play over at third, and that'll be that.
MVP right there.
One for the Giants on this swing by Brandon Crawford.
I don't want to
On
talk
the
about it.
bottom of inning number 2.
I don't.
It's 1-0 San Francisco. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. It'll lead it off.
He
against
puts the
Johnny
ding in
Cueto.
dingers.
Rizzo.
Take your time. All right.
Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Panic. And there's one down now.
All right. So Rizzo's down.
Catcher, David Ross.
David
Box now,
Ross,
David
who
Ross.
looks
He'll
fucking
get to take his
Asian.
first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to short.
Go, Grandpa Ross. Go, Grandpa.
Throw gets
Damn
him.
it.
2 down.
Batting sixth,
And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here.
All right,
There
so
you see the
Toronto's
participants in
winning.
this year's playoffs.
Cleveland's winning, and the Dodgers is winning. So the only thing that is wrong with this playoff compared to the
Here's
2016
Jason Hayward now.
playoffs is that the Mets actually beat the Giants.
Ready to
All right,
deliver.
Jay
Here's
Hay.
the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Thank you.
Not a bad pitch right
Appreciate
there on
it.
0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
All right, get set. Let's go. Throw your ball.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away and end this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
A swing and a drive sent
Get
out
out of
toward
here.
the gap. Duggar ranging back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
My man, Ben. Homer.
Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Get him home.
As he'll take a look at ball one. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
Buffalo Soldier. Buffalo Soldier.
The 1-0 home. And a fastball
Damn it.
swung on and hit to second. Panic's got it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB. Johnny Cueto.
All right, we got Johnny Cueto.
9-1-2 due up.
Pitcher number 47, Johnny Cueto.
Gonna throw a fastball.
He's ready. Here's the first
Corner.
offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Another
Hey, he
one.
caught
Here
him
we
off
go.
guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to
Other
have
corner
some success.
fastball.
Fastball
Boom.
swung on and missed.
Get out of
first
here.
out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar as he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike to the Giants leadoff man. A bouncer up
There we
the
go.
middle. Loved by
Addison.
Russell. Throw in time
Boom.
at first for out number 2.
Up next for the Giants, first baseman, Brandon
Here's
Belt.
the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He's
Brandon
0 for 1
Belt.
after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed.
Get outta
and
here.
That's the final out of the inning. Giants are down
Coming
1,
off
2,
of a
3. They lead it 1-0.
home run game. Kyle
Now,
Hendricks.
Kyle Hendricks as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Kyle Hendricks.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped high in the air.
Oh shit.
There to take it is Belt for the first out.
Batting ninth,
It's all right.
second baseman,
Digging in, Addison Russell.
Russell.
First delivery to him on the way. And, looked
Oh.
inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in
Come
one.
on, Ed. I threw a pitch just like that in the first inning. You said that it's a ball. No way.
Pitch on the way. Slider, and that's in there for strike
That's a good
2.
slider. I
So
appreciate it.
back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
That misses. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Here now the 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3.
That was a nice slider.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
I thought it was going to keep going out.
In now, Dexter Fowler. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first.
Here we go.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That was a good pitch.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Striding in, Evan Longoria. Started out here for San Francisco with Buster Posey to follow on deck.
Thank you for finally giving me that.
At bat, 0-1.
Yep. Yeah. That was a ball, but it is what it is. Thank you for finally giving me that fucking pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Here's Buster Posey now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Good.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to
get out of here
for route number 2.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Digging in for his second at bat, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon
he went deep in his
Crawford.
first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Behind 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Curveball locks him up.
9 pitches, 3 strikeouts.
That's the 3rd out. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. Back with more from Game 1 after this.
All right. If we can just get some runs on the board, that would be nice.
So striding in, Javier Baez. 1 for 1.
Come on, Javi.
After a single this first time up.
Javier Baez.
Now here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1. Baez, a native of Puerto Rico. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Here's the 0-2. And it's 1-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Duggar giving chase. 1 out. So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant.
Puts the ding and dingers. Let's go.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A cold strike on the
what
inside
a
corner.
pitch.
Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. A swing and a drive to center field.
Get out of
That
here.
one's got a chance.
Get out of here.
He settles
Damn
under
it.
it, makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
And he puts the ding-a-dinger, so let's go.
Here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does.
He does.
Seven
in a row.
He's set down now at the side. Here's
Damn,
the
dude.
lefty Gregor Blanco now. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Rizzo ranges to his right, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting.
How many strike?
Digging in to try it again, Kelby Tomlinson. He's 0
I thought it was
for 1
like,
after
you know,
grounding
he was-
out in his only trip to the
He
plate
had
so
a
far.
good enough amount of
Started him with
strikeouts.
the change, and it's 0-1.
Right down the middle, too.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to the right side.
Way to go, Rizzo.
Good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting. Second baseman. Joe.
Here's Joe Panic. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys.
It makes me wonder. Substitutions. Okay. Alright, that makes a lot of sense. I was trying to figure out. I was like, wasn't Jorge Soler? Didn't I have Jorge Soler? But
philosophy more
yeah,
north-south.
okay.
Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order, but they lead it 1-0.
Oh, goodness. Grandpa Ross.
Leading off for the Cubs. Catcher. David Long.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Popped up. Crawford is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Like, his picture doesn't make him look Asian. It's just, I don't know.
Trying to pick things up where we left off.
Jay
Jason
Hay.
Hayward. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. This is flared out towards second. And
Damn.
This is taken for the out.
Nice catch. That's a
Here's
nice
Ben
catch.
Zobrist now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business. But
3 up, 3
I'm also
down my
interested to see if the
ass.
offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do
We
here
got
is you
Kyle
have to try to
Hendricks.
get ahead with
Bob.
the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches to strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up
I
some
held
base
up.
hits, but
I
hopefully he
held
can
up.
minimize the damage here.
Thank you.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
That was a good pitch.
Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with
goodness.
a 1-2 count.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're one strike
There we
away
go.
from being shut out.
Now we got Addison Russell.
Try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Here's Addison Russell. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and two gone here in the fifth.
Done it. Done it. Done it. Oh, we stopped? Okay.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And a fastball here
Right.
that's taken for ball two.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got two guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Zobrist at second. Hendricks at first. Two out in the inning. Too tight with that
All
one.
right.
3-0.
He's been throwing
That's a
strikes
good
all
call
day.
up.
So you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard.
Do-rag. I wonder if he was on a different team, that would the logo on his do-rag would change.
Grounded back up the middle. And the two-out threat will not pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They trail this one 1. Now to plate the pitcher, Johnny Cueto.
Leading off for the Giants, the pitcher.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Softly hit toward the hole. Rizzo is up with it. And he is out on the tag.
I don't know why he didn't just step on the base. He literally was like 2 feet away from
And
me.
now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward.
And it wasn't like you
Steven
were
Duggar.
facing a guy with
Ready
99
with the first
speed.
pitch. Here it comes.
There
Takes
we
a
go.
look at one catching the outside corner.
He is just
The
on a
difference
roll
between
here. If we
0-1
can
and
just,
1-0 is so monumental.
if we
And
can
this
just
guy's
have
been
the
on top of this
offense,
game all day, attacking the
I'm
zone
pretty
and getting
sure
ahead of these hitters.
we would have been very, very good.
Wind up and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. But
Because
it
I only
gets fouled.
have given up 2 hits
One
with
run,
Kyle
2
Hendricks,
hits,
so
and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball 1-2.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing
stop
and miss.
bad-mouthing me. Get
in a
your ass
two-strike
to the
count, but
fucking
clearly he
dugout.
wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
At the plate, Brandon Belt, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Belt in front, 2 balls and no
Oh,
strikes.
come on.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game
Fuck
right
off.
here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire getting his head right now.
My ass, that's fucking bullshit. In the fucking
The
zone,
2-0.
you tell me that's a ball?
This is pulled into right. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Down and away, ball 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2.
88 miles an hour.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. 1 left
Again,
for
if
San
we can just have the
Francisco, but they
offense.
hold a 1-0 lead.
we would definitely be
Here's
winning the
Dexter
game by
Fowler
now.
And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Oh.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. 1-1. Taken on the outside corner for strike 2.
That's a good pitch.
Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Blanco. One away. Stepping in, Javier Baez. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Oh, man.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
No runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Hit the other way out toward right field. Blanco moves over. 2 down.
Man.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Bryant. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Duggar will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look here at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Here's Buster Posey now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Are
It's
you
resulted
kidding
in a game
me?
that could really go either way in these late innings. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Boy, this is an absolute gift for them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Posey leads off second with nobody out. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
He's not locating his pitches.
The next 1-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hit to third. Bryant is up with it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batter, right fielder.
So in now for San Francisco, Gregor Blanco. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far, and the runner will get back standing. First delivery to him on the way. Way out in front.
0-1.
Changeup in for a strike.
0-2.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know if he's throwing you tough pitches, he does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
And another foul ball. And he rings up another one, making 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
And a changeup right down the middle.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Fouled off. Down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand.
Get there.
And a close play at the bag, but
What a play by Chris, man.
Giants leave one.
Nearly almost into the fucking other side of the dugout. Good job. All right, if we could fucking just get on base, hit the balls out of the park. God, man.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Belt has a play. 1 down.
The catcher, number 2.
Ready for another chance?
All right, we're gonna go to the bullpen. Where are we gonna put? We're gonna put Pedro and Chapman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Count is 1-2 now.
Should be 3-0, but
the 1-2
keep swinging outside of the fucking zone.
Is laid off for
that would have been ball 4.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Jason Hayward now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that will be ruled a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Good waist pitch, 1-2. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full.
He's trying to hit me.
Wow.
Trying to hit me.
0-2 to 3-2 in that last pitch on 2-2. wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs, no hits, no. Ready for another shot now. Joe Pennant. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Scorched to third. Played on the
KB.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Ready once again, Johnny Cueto. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Right there for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. Again, another foul ball.
Go Rizzo.
Rizzo will get there.
Fuck yeah.
Tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for route number 2. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And the throw is in time. It's a
All right,
strikeout.
so that's the last inning of Kyle Hendricks, unfortunately. He did a good job. Only gave up 2 hits, one run.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now action in the bullpen as their
Smith
closer
and
starts
Watson
to get loose out there. Zobrist with a 1-2 count now. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean.
Belted high and deep into right center. Blanco ranging back on the
Damn, dude.
He makes
God.
the catch.
If I could just get the win.
So let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one.
So we're facing a righty. So contact 67, 79, 69, 60, 99. But he wasn't even. I can't use him. I cannot use Daniel Murphy. So 67, 79. So looks like Albert Almora Jr.
Albert Almora will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 5, Albert Almora.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Ground ball left side. Crawford on the slide. Wow.
Oh, man.
Well, that was certainly worth another look with Showtrack. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. Crawford ranges to his left.
So we're gonna go into 9th inning.
Come and gone now as the inning is over.
Down.
Cubs are
Down by a couple
Welcome
runs.
back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th inning is set to get underway.
We're gonna bring in Pedro.
Pedro Strop enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here's the first baseman Brandon Belt. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. And that That one just missed outside. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the
3
final
hits, 1
numbers
run,
for their
1 error,
starter.
10
He
strikeouts,
really
87
delivered a
pitches in 8
fantastic
innings.
postseason performance. Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in
You
this
forgot
one.
your bat.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Here's Buster Posey. He'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. His career line against Pedro Strop. He's hitless in 6 tries. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. And he lays off here. It's a ball and a strike to the Giant backstop.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Line to the right side. And
Damn
that'll
it.
get down for a 2-out single.
How'd you not catch that?
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Popped him up. Ross is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Dexter Fowler now. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Hit on the ground is short. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
Standing in, Javier Baez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane.
Goodness.
Yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Hot shot on the ground is short.
Yep.
Throw
Nope,
pulls
that's
the
an
first
error.
baseman off the bag.
Good. And here comes
And
Chris
that's what
Bryant.
speed does for you. He made the play, but in the back of his mind, he knew he was dealing with the speedster, so he rushed the throw, and he had more time than he thought, too.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And it's fouled away. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game.
Let's
now.
go, baby.
He is
Let's
in
go.
there at third is the possible tying run.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Now here comes Bruce Bochy out of the Giants dugout on his way to the mound. And that'll signal the end for Johnny Cueto. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Will Smith comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
We got Rizzo up. He's a lefty. Lefty against lefty.
And his guys are looking to.
How's his against lefties? He is 64.
Erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt,
I just
really
need
shut down
the
so
ball
far.
in
This
play,
one, they've had runners on base, but
preferably
haven't been able to string anything
outside
together.
Pitch out,
of the infield.
nothing doing. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. A 1-0 delivery. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Swing and he pops him up. Duggar coming in. He can't get to it. This one's down. Coming in to score is the runner from third. And here
Tie ball
in
game.
one,
Let's
we
go.
are tied.
Let's go.
Hero, talk about definition of clutch coming up in the ninth and delivering a
Outside of the zone.
RBI base hit.
Yeah, what a huge
Didn't even
at-bat
get.
right there.
Yeah, well, he got the end of the barrel. It didn't even look like it when I hit the ball.
Bottom of the ninth inning, and you're able to come through for the team. Let's see
Big
if they
Grandpa
can continue on.
David Ross, let's go,
Stepping in,
baby.
David Ross. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Duggar.
Let's go, baby. Grandpa Ross got the fucking victory for us. Woo! Let's go. Grandpa Ross.
Run shot to left center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hell yeah, baby. That's how we do it.
Man, the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
Yeah, right. He hit the ball, and right when I saw, because I didn't take over, right when I saw Bryant get to third base, I knew it was gone. Because, like I said, I didn't take over, so the AIs just automatically read it as a home run. I was like, fuck yeah. Let's go. Kyle Hendricks is the player of the game. That's what we needed.
Well, heroes are made in the postseason.
8
and he was at least
innings,
the hero
3
in this
hits,
one.
1
He's our
run,
top
1 error,
player
and
of the
10
game.
strikeouts. No
And
walks.
obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
Golly. I didn't think I was going to win that one. Holy cow. Cueto with his do-rag, he did a good job. Our offense did not do good at all going into this game. Only a few hits going into it.
In this evening's game. Chicago jump out
and it
to
just,
a
you know,
1-0 series lead. Pedro Strop pitches
I did
well
not
enough to get the
expect
W.
us
Johnny
to
Cueto is settled with a loss
to
after giving up only
just
1 earned. So
be
that's a
shut
wrap
out
here
going
tonight.
into
Mark
ninth.
DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
That air really helped us with Baez towards the end.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious
We're gonna
Chicago Cubs. 4-run.
highlight reel. Here we go. So Crawford homered into to right, top of the second.
For the Giants, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes.
Mongora was called out on strikes, looking at a changeup. I think that was like my ninth strikeout or something like that.
We thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball.
This play right here is so fucking beautiful.
Drive home safely.
I didn't think Chris Bryant was gonna get him. I really didn't. Another strikeout. That's my 10th strikeout right there. That got us the first run we were looking at. And then Grandpa Ross. Man, oh man. Alright, we're going to go into game 2 and do game 2, and then I'm going to stop the stream. I might actually have to stop the stream a little early, and then pick up again, either where I left off or whatnot, just because I got people coming over. Not sure when they will be here, but wow, that's all I gotta say is wow. Okay, so we simulated. So Toronto's up by 2, Boston's up by 2, and LA's up by 2. Or not Boston, Cleveland's up by 2, and then LA's up by 2. Alright. Jake Arrieta. Alright, so I should probably go ahead and just get rid of all this. So we're going to have Dexter Flower in there. Right field is going to be him. Right field, left field, and center field. Okay. So we need to get rid of him. And put J-Hay there. Gainer Murphy, he's going to be taken out to be replaced by him. Okay, so Dexter Flowers going here. We'll put him there. We'll put him there. Put him there. Put him there. Okay. Derek Rodriguez against Jake Arrieta. That is a weird name to spell Derek. My name is Derek, and I have to say that is a weird ass fucking way to spell Derek. If that is Derek. That's probably D-Rec. Derek Rodriguez. Alright, game 2 of the Giants against the Cubs at Wrigley Field.
Your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's game 2 of the NLDS between the San Francisco Giants and the Chicago Cubs.
Alright, we're going to skip all this stuff.
Here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I think Brendan Belt is the guy to watch
Slater.
out. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at-bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Off the plate at 94, 1-2. Our game 2 temperature similar to game 1, 47 degrees at first pitch. Seared down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And this is swung on and missed
Strike
on
one.
a great pitch that time, and the leadoff
Or
man
not
is
strike
down
one,
on
strikeout
strikes
number
to
1.
get this one started. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, Dero. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets
Strikeout number
swing
2.
through it for out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
High pop-up. Ross has a play, and that's the 3rd out. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you know, the key for this ball club has been Jason Hayward. He doesn't let the pressure of the big moment get to him. I love watching this guy hit in clutch situations. It's like he takes a deep breath and everything stops in front of him. He plays like the Zen man.
Derek Rodriguez will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan
So his
Plesac,
name
what do you got?
is
Hey,
Derek.
it's hard to have all
That's a
4 of your
weird-ass
pitches
fucking
on,
name.
but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Good off-speed pitch had him out
That
in
was a
front
good
for
pitch.
strike 1.
It's cool that if the player did play for the Chicago Cubs, they have their picture up, because Dexter Flower from St. Louis, his picture is Chicago Cubs. So, pretty cool.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman, Belt. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Batting second, the shortstop, Javier.
So coming to the plate, Javier Baez. First pitch on its way. Up around the face. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2.
That was a good pitch.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2
That was
away.
a good fastball. Really good.
Settling in now, Chris Bryant. No one
thought it was
aboard
late,
for
but
him,
apparently
and
good
2 gone
swing
here in the
time.
first.
Ryan.
Popped him up. Crawford moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still no score. Striding into the box, Buster Posey. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to
There
open
goes
the
my
frame.
perfect game.
Now at the plate, Brandon Crawford, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco, now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike one. Blanco is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
There we go.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knot, putting him up, putting him down, getting down to first base line, definitely sets the tone for the team.
Beautiful.
Here's Kelby Tomlinson, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Posey at third with 2 away. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. One left for San Francisco. In is Jorge Soler.
Leading off for the Cubs, right fielder, Jorge Soler.
First offering on its way. And he fouls this one off.
Jorge Soler from the Kansas City
Royals.
Royals.
To make a play on it.
His picture, Chicago Cubs. That's pretty cool.
Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
I held up.
And did he hold up in time?
What?
Look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
What?
Batting fifth, third baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
I can figure out. Okay. Too much. I don't know about that. If I could figure out. Yeah, I don't know.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
No strike.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Duggar is under this one, and that's out number 2. At the plate, David Ross.
David Ross.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Had a game-winning home run. Last game.
And he just misses with a curveball.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Oh, and there's a drive to
Let's
deep
go,
left center. You can
Grandpa
really
Ross.
forget about this one. This is
Let's
way
go.
out here.
1-zip. He had the home run yesterday, and now he has the home run today.
Shot here to left center field, his second home run of the series, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
I'm excited to check the home run numbers that come out on Show Track, because that was just one of the most impressive launches we've seen in a good while. And as the numbers come in, that ball was projected to have carried over 460 feet. An amazing show of strength.
109 miles an hour.
Here's Jason Hayward now.
Left fielder.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. We'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. And there's a swing and a miss. 2-1 now. And he misses again. Ball 3.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
There we go.
Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle.
Stay at first.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Jake Arrieta.
Into the box now, Jake Arrieta, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls.
Yeah, that's so cool that they have the, you know, like Chicago Cubs logo or Chicago Cubs picture when he's playing for the Phillies in 2018.
This one's down to third. Up with it is Longoria.
Grandpa Ross
short way to panic at second,
got
and
us
that ends the inning.
the lead.
First, thanks
Boom.
to his solo home
Grandpa
run.
Ross.
We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Chicago.
Gone. Had the game-winning home run
Standing
last
in,
game,
Joe
and now he got another home
We are
run.
all
So
set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul. Strike 1.
another sinker.
Off the plate, 1 ball,
Off the
1
plate.
strike. Panic behind a ball and 2 strikes.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Going hard.
2-2.
Oh, come on, ump.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
We're also saying that this umpire is borderline. He calls balls and strikes on the border.
Into the windup.
I
Here
guess
comes the 2-2 pitch.
Yeah, strikes.
Missed with a slider.
Ball.
You do
I
not
don't know
want to
what
walk
the
the 8-hole
fuck I'm
hitter.
saying.
It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Joe Panic is retired to start the 3rd.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the
Oh,
table
we got
for the
3
inning.
people watching.
That was a pretty
Wow.
good at bat that he pushed the count to 3-2
Hello.
and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd
2016
like to have
World
that 3-2
Series
pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went
recreation
after.
on MLB 18.
0-1 count and the pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in
So
the
5
inning.
strikeouts and
2 up,
going to
2
the
down on
3rd.
strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Stepping into the box, Steven Duggar will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Right down the middle.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better. And you
strike out the side. Let's go.
The side, and that will do it. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Here's Addison Russell. As we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh,
swing and a miss at the big
that's a nice curve.
Ground ball
right
sent
up the
back
middle.
up the middle. And that's
Let's
through
go.
for a hit.
Let's go.
So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Almost hit his heel. Dexter Flower.
Here's Dexter Fowler now.
Fowler.
Fouled away. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh and 1, here it comes. A double play ball to second. 4.
Right.
Panic is there. To
Him,
Crawford
but
for
we're
1.
safe at first still.
They won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
Here's Javier Baez.
Javier Baez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh,
No balls
so
and 1
late.
strike. The 0-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's
Like,
going
I'm
on.
gonna steal. He is so slow, it's not even funny.
And this one's
I
in
lied.
the dirt.
I lied. I'm going back.
And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. The 2-2 popped him up.
Get out of here.
Longoria shading to his right. He's got it, and
It's
there
all
are
right.
2 down
It's all right.
now. Stepping in and ready for another
KB,
shot.
Chris Bryant.
He's
Let's go.
flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll be back in standing up. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Da, 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 da.
The 1-1 home is a ball below the zone. Fowler is off at first with 2 away.
Here we go.
Bryant looking at a
Good
3-1
call.
count.
Good call.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Fielder number 16.
In is Jorge Soler. First time up, he went down looking. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Tomlinson is there. And the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple, but they're up 1.
It's all right. We're only up by 1, but
here's the first pitch to him. This is on the ground over the first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He popped out in his first trip. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Longoria, or just Longo as he's often referred. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has. Nice pick.
So we got him looking there. Evan Longoria sent packing for the second out of the inning. Here's Buster Posey now, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Line to the right side, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
I told him to move, and he didn't move. He just stuck his glove up and didn't catch it.
Ready now, Brandon Crawford, a base hit in his first trip. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in this situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame, and that one ends the inning. Giants leave 1. It remains
4th inning. I have
now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Here comes the first pitch.
Rizzo.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand.
If you weren't slow, you would have been at first base, not first place.
Number 2.
Stepping in.
All right, Grandpa Ross.
He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in it.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Duggar back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. Coming to the plate now.
What is... can I see? What is... Okay. So his overall is 89. So he's not, like, super overpowered. Okay.
Jason Hayward, he singled his last time up. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed
what
him.
Occurred.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Counts even to Hayward. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 2-2 offering. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Posey gathers it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. First delivery to him on the way. And a slider on the inside for strike 1. Here's a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders. And this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lays off 1-0. Swing and a ground ball to third. Bryant's got it. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Tapped up the first baseline. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Tomlinson stands at first with 1 out. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. There's still a lot of game left in this one.
He's set, and the pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. And that one just missed outside. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. A ball and 2 strikes to the Giants pitcher.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. 1 left for San Francisco. They trail this one 1-0.
Leading off for the Cubs, pitcher, Jake Arrieta.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Duggar coming in. He can't get there as it falls in.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
From the stretch. Oh, forget about this one.
Let's go.
Baba Booey into the bleachers and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center, his first homer so far in the series, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Man, he's kicking himself after that pitch. As soon as it left his hand, he knew it was a mistake. The next thing he knew, it was screaming through the night sky and over the fence.
Standing in now, Dexter Fowler. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. No hits to this point. Now here it comes. High in the air into shallow left center. Tomlinson on the move. 1 out. Digging in once again, Javier Baez struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Here's the first pitch to him. And a swing and a chance for Longoria at third. And there's out number 2. Into the box, Chris Bryant. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's 3-0 Chicago. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. A ball and a strike to the Giants' leadoff man. A little bit outside.
That slider is just not.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Looking to send him packing again. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
No, that slider is now actually coming in play. It wants to actually
1 and 2, here it comes.
locate where I want it to.
Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The 1-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence.
13 strikeouts? Yeah, 13 strikeouts. So I'm 7 away from doing what Terry Wood did, pulling strikeouts.
He's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he takes a cold strike 1. Arrieta gets the sign. Coming home with the 1-1 pitch. A shot down the first baseline. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's going to add to the total 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Hunter Strickland enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Digging in now, Jorge Soler. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs' half of the 6th. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Good pitch.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
0-1 count and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen.
I'm not even gonna try. Raise Moranta. Moranta? I don't know. Moranta.
And this ball's pretty well
come on.
high and deep
Stay
to
fair.
left field.
Stay fair. Hit the foul pole.
Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
It was just early.
The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Slider. That was a good slider.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 0-2 pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. David Ross will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. We flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Swing, and there it goes. He got all
Grandpa Ross. 2nd home run.
It's gone into the bleachers. So a solo shot here to left center field is 2nd of the game, and with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 0-1. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. 1-1. Here it is. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Cubs tack on another. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Buster Posey. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Takes this the other way to right. Soler is there to put it away for out number 1. Now to the plate, Brandon Crawford. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
All right. I'm going to go with this pitch right here.
And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now.
If I can just get to 20 strikeouts.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Crawford. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
The 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Fowler. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now batting, Gregor Blanco. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And a ball 1-0.
I'm just now locating the pitcher now. He's getting tired. And just...
On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now. Reyes Maranta gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
I'm going to keep him in.
Here now is the pitcher, Jake Arrieta. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. To third, taken in by Longoria. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Addison Russell will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Hot shot down the line. And this will get by Longoria at third. It's a fair ball. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line. You can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Digging in, Javier Baez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the belt, the pitch. Missed with a slider. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
2 balls and a strike to Javi Baez. Russell stands at second with 2 gone. He chased a bad ball up out of the zone, 2-2.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Into the box now, Chris Bryant. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set, here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This game is getting interesting real quick, and the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
2-0 now.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Grounder down the line at third. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like.
Alright, so
Here's
14 strikeouts. So in order to get
in the game, as is much
20,
of the
I
rest
have to
of his
strike
team.
out both sides.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he got himself
20
a base
strikeouts
hit.
still, yeah.
So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing their bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Another try at 2-2. Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
15 strikeouts.
Ortiz Hernandez will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
There goes the 20 strikeouts.
Fowler is going to have room out there as he
Best I
puts
can do
this
is
away
leave
to
19.
retire the side. Giants. Derek Law is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 64.
In is Jorge Soler. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. No balls and a strike to count. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage to it.
Riding in once again, Anthony Rizzo. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. High in the air out to center field. Duggar's there for it. 1 out. Coming to the plate now, David Ross.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Hot shot to third.
There you go.
That's through a
Grandpa
base
Ross
hit, and
with
he's
the
got
clutch
his third hit of the
again.
game.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. To Crawford for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
The pitcher, number 49.
And now the Cubs pitcher, Jake Arrieta. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting.
We got this game pretty much in the bag. So.
Welcome back to MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the 9th inning is set to get underway. Next to bat for the Giants, Brandon Belt. He's the one to start off the 9th inning with his guys in danger of going down 2 games to none if they can't rally. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is through into right field for a single.
Oh,
so it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Evan Longoria is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Shot weakly to the left.
Just play the first.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Here's Buster Posey now. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Belt leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, now Posey gets around on 1 and drives it out to deep left field. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Count remains at 0-2.
I'm all out Indy now.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
On the ground to third. And a long throw across the diamond gets him. That's a nice play. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answers for the great pitching so far in this one.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. Here's the lefty, Gregor Blanco now. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You have kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team.
But so, all right. So with that, we're gonna skip through today. So Dodgers are up, still 2-1. Boston is 1-2, and then Toronto is that. We'll play a game, even though that was my last game for the stream. So Toronto 2-1, Cleveland 3-1, 6th. And Dodgers and Washington are tied 2-2. So Cleveland is already into the next round. They won their division. So yeah, what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna do our lineup real quick. So second base is Addison Russell. So we'll get rid of him, and then Hay will be there, center field there, designated hitter Jorge Soler, so we'll have, yeah, okay, so Bias will go here, Addison Russell go here, there's a flower, there he is, and David Ross will go here, we'll go here, how you doing?